Thank you, honey. Bye-bye, sweetie. Love you. Bye.
Wait. Oh, wait.
Oh, thank you, honey.
Bye-bye.
All right. Well, guys, I've got to run up to the machine here, the bank. Hi, baby. I'll be back in a little bit, okay? Give me a kiss. Mwah. Love you, baby boy. But I had taken the shock off here, and I was riding the bike, and I'll be honest with you, it made the bike feel smaller. It squatted down. It felt like I was going uphill. It wasn't cool at all. It did not help the handling. So it was like, screw that. Choke on. Let's see how she starts. Starts good. I just go nice and easy when it first starts here. Okay, mirrors are good. All right, here we go, guys. Another beautiful day. We got our, hopefully this PLDT will come in here. I guess the people who had it over on this side, it's some kind of a private deal. I don't know what's going on with them. They're not going to allow us on that. And then the other guy over there that has it, he came from across the river from somebody. So they're telling us now we can't get PLDT until there's 7 other people. Well, right now we have 5 people who want it, and we've got the application all done and ready to go, but they're not going to hook us up until we get 2 more. So that's just the way it is. And there's old Tatai working on the plants. All right, getting this baby warmed up a little bit. Beautiful trees here. Lots of fluffy clouds again today, guys. Yeah, this thing, the car and this both, I ran the car down pretty good, filled it up full of fuel, and no problems. It's not missing or bucking anymore, and this either. This is just running fine now. I had pulled the hose off it, put it on reserve, and got some goop out. It kind of looked like it was like a milky white gook, so I'm thinking maybe a piece of paper fell down in the tank and got sucked up through, and it kind of all flocked together. I got it out, no problem. Had to put my face up on the top of the thing here and blow on it real hard because it was coming out kind of slow, and that cleared it out. I got rid of the filter. I got a new filter on here, so that's pretty good. There's our guy. Hey. Okay. Oh, yeah, where we at? Oh. Can't take that choke off too soon. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I don't like these gear shifters. Boy, I really blew that. I don't, when I get into where I have to go, my brain doesn't compute these shifter things. You know how it goes, and I wind up hitting the wrong one. I don't like the idea that it goes into neutral like it does. If you hit down and you think you're in second to first and you're in first, and you got nothing. You got zero power. So I don't like that, the way that shifts. I had trouble with the other Honda. I wish the world would just get the shifting all the damn same for all the bikes. Because every time I get in trouble and need power, that's when I lose it. So guys, watch out how your shifters are. This one all the way down is neutral, and then up is 1, 2, 3, 4. Now my last bike, and I even got my mirror messed up, and we stalled again. Gosh dang, bike. Guess Guess I took the choke off a little too soon, guys. Yeah, you gotta, I think I need to warm it up a little more before I go. I did say in the beginning this bike was a little cold-blooded, and boy, I'm seeing that now. I don't like to run them hard. I'll have to drive around more in the thing before I get out in this traffic, because you need power big time. You need power quick, fast, and in a hurry. Yeah, this kind of driving ain't for a lot of folks. I know a few expats that drove in the States, and I got to talk to them on Messenger, and they're like, "I'm not driving here. I'm not driving a bike here." They just are like, "What a noisy little prick." I wonder what's the matter with these guys. I hate the loud pipes. I never owned a bike in my life with loud pipes. I had one that I bought was loud, and the first thing I did before I got home was I went and got mufflers for it and shut that thing right up. I don't like them loud. I want them as quiet as can be. But these guys with their noisy little things, and the funny thing is now the cops they're busting them for that. They're not letting them get away with that no more. I've seen them, they pull up if you got a aftermarket exhaust on your bike. In certain spots, they're nailing people. But I do find it quite annoying. Well, come on, what lane you taking, mister? Yeah, this is real rough here. You get a lot of these bike drivers too. When you want to get over to the right or something, they're right on your butt. I mean, they're right there, and they'll gas it up to pass you on the right. There's no like when I got my license here, there was no thing about how to drive or anything. There's no schooling that I know of for driving. Now this street right here, this one, they put up a big sign that says no tricycles now going left, which is kind of good. Fuck offline. This one thing they're doing with these stupid banks, they charge you money to use another bank's debit, and then these son of a guns, every time you come to their bank, their stupid thing's offline. That's the way they're going to do our money, guys. They're going to do our money, and they're going to just shut, no cash, and then they're just going to shut off the stupid they're going to shut off the machines so you can't get any. It's just what they're going to do. I can see it coming. Now I got to go up here to the Speedio, see if they're open. And the bike not doing its thing really sucks. This is the way you do it here, guys. And there's a nice fellow. Let's just go ahead and block the driveway. Shut this off for now since I gotta wait in a stupid line.
May nasabi ko yun na ulam ng
There's my turn. Yeah, I'd take it up through town, but we're expecting they sent me a thing saying the COD is coming, so I want to get home quickly. Time to go. Yeah, see, now I'm starting to do the wrong thing with this shifter now today, which really sucks. Stay in your lane, guys. Let's go in the wrong lane. Jeez, what the hell's he over there for? See, this is what I don't understand about these guys. Look, you know, what are you going to do today? Well, I'm just going to drive in the oncoming lane because I can. This is what these knuckleheads do, and I just don't. I don't get it. There was no reason for that guy to be over there that I could see. You know, who knows? Maybe I'm stupid or something. But there was nothing there for him to be over like that, other than he just decided that's what he was going to do. Oh well. Well, this is our Altamart. I'm going to pick up something for tonight. This is where we get our water. You can go to the S&M store, but it's in there it's 75 for the 10 liter, and here it's only 70. So I got this for the freezer tonight. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
$270, $80, $90, $110. Here, I can just put it right here. That's cool. I got my bag. Okay, thank you. See you next time. This is a good little store if you need stuff quick. One thing you're going to find out about this little store compared to 7-Eleven, it's much cheaper. You go to 7-Eleven, if I want to buy a beer, it's 120 something, and this store it's 108. It's just what they charge, and I'm not into. Look at this thing stalling now. Well, I don't like that. Might be the new filter. But here, you don't want a vehicle that's not going to run for you. You really don't. You need power on tap all the time. So I'm probably going to take this thing in and let them go through it. You know, even if it was bad gas, I don't care if I got to pay them. You know, they didn't really do what they were supposed to anytime. I'm getting a email to go to Yamaha Philippines. I found an address online, and I'm going to complain about Motor Trade. They were supposed to do that first service and do that big checkoff, and they didn't do anything. And while I was there, I had my cam, and I filmed it. I filmed him going through this whole thing and then telling me they're done. And it showed that everything was checked off. He checked the stuff right off, and when they handed me the thing from the warranty book, and he did nothing. I have the whole video. It's about 21 minutes long. And I'll get that to Yamaha just to show them what these guys are doing. I also found a thing for Motor Trade where I'm going to send it up to their corporate. Maybe they don't know, but it just sucks. You know, I bought this bike. It's part of the payment on the bike for them to do this stuff, and then they didn't do it. And that to me, that's theft. That is basically theft. They stole from me. So yeah, I'm going to make a noise about it. You know, that's just what I'm going to do. Some people say, oh, well, you know, leave it alone. You're in the Philippines. You know, no, I don't like this Filipino thing where Filipinos get bent over. They get bent the heck over and they just take it. I'm not into that. I'm not into taking it up the butt from these people. And if this is the way they're going to do business, I want everyone to know. I want everybody to see how these companies do and what they do to you, so you know. And I will be taking this thing back if I get anything from Yamaha and say, hey, you need to do your job. You need to just do it. So it's a royal shame, but this is what you get. Yeah, the kids now will be doing some bike riding after a little bit. They were already asking about it. Okay, nobody home. Time to go under the bridge. Oh, that's even a little too low. Oh, that's too low. Okay, let's go under the other one. Oh, there he is. Howdy, howdy. Okay. Oh my, look at all the new clouds that popped up today. I got the choke off and it's not wanting to stall. This bike though, I don't know if it's just because it's new, but it does seem just so cold-blooded. I think also the idle's too low. When I get home, now that it's warmed up, I'm gonna turn the screw and up that idle a tiny bit. It says it should run around, you know, single cylinders, they all need to run around a minimum of 1200, but there's no tack, so I'm just going to be guessing. But it's too low. You know, I've had twin cylinders where I ran them a little bit low, and just as long as the oil light's not flickering. But the single cylinder, you know, you got to remember on these little single cylinders, you only got basically barely 24-25% of the time it's producing power in its cycle. You know, because it's a 4-stroke, and on only one of those 4 strokes you're getting power. And actually, you're not getting it on that whole stroke either. You're not getting power that full stroke because valves are opening and bleeding this stuff off. So, you know, when it comes to a thumper, you have to keep your idle up somewhat. That's just a fact. Now, this one here, I have to honestly say, the motor is balanced really well. There's no vibration. I'm getting really, for comfort, if I had to do a really long trip on this, I have to say there's no big vibrations coming up through the seat, my feet, my hands, nothing. No matter how you do this little motor, it's just smooth. You know, it's Honda smooth. You know what I mean? I've had Hondas, you know, when I had that Honda 750, it was so quiet. I had a 4-into-1 on it with a Thrush Super Hush muffler, and that thing just, it was like you were on something electric and a cloud. You know, it just was a fantastic, you know, that was actually one of the nicest long distance bikes I ever had for taking big trips. But here we are, we're back at it, and there's our little adoptee. She decided to just stay here, huh? You are, little buddy, huh? This is the first time I'm petting her. I'm not going to hurt you. There you go. I'm not going to hurt you, baby. That's the first time I petted her. Are you a pretty baby, huh? Yes, you are. She's the one who had the kitties right there behind that window, and I haven't seen them for a while now. I don't know where they're at. Yeah, I hope nobody did them in, but I'm going to let you go. I got a little bit of stuff to do on the bike, so this is Rickshaw out.